Hi everybody, Spec Op Curbs here from Warrior Forum. Just going to give you a quick run through of my new WSO Red Alert. The Red Alert is a Reddit voting suite. Absolutely fantastic tool, great for bringing traffic. And in fact, during testing, one of the beta testers reported that his server actually crashed because he had 2,000 people on his site at one time. So the power of this tool is astronomical. I'm going to give you a quick demonstration on how the tool works so you can see the full functionality. Okay, so first of all, we need to select our settings. Before we run the application, we'll always select our settings. So scrolling to the top, first thing we're going to look at is the number of threads to utilise during the operation. In this instance, I'm going to set the thread count quite high. I want to show you the full power and potential of this application. However, normally I would suggest just running a few threads quite slowly, decent login delays, in order to make the traffic appear, or the voting appear more natural. And then as you progress, you can increase the number of threads. However, for the time being, I'm going to set it to 30. We're going to show you the full potential of the application. Okay, the next option, select accounts randomly or cycle account lists. Now this is to do with your account lists. The tool actually comes with an account creator, not built in, but I am providing a separate account creator for use with the tool, which uses dCAPTCHA for capture support. So we're going to go ahead and use our accounts list. So if I just load that up into the tool, well, that'll be the wrong one. Okay, there we go. I've loaded my accounts list in from a text file. Okay, so the two options, we've got select account randomly or cycle account list. Now the select account randomly will select a random account from your accounts list. Or you can use cycle account list, which will just go through each account individually, one after another, within your account list. Okay, login delay. This is the delay between each account voting and then the next one logging in. Okay, so we're going to set a delay between, in this instance, between 2 and 10 seconds. We like to have a little bit of a delay to make the votes appear more natural. Okay, web request timeout interval. This is to do with the how long it takes for the proxy to time out. If you're looking for quick voting and you don't want to mess around with your proxies, you're getting quite a few failures on your proxy list. Just set the web request timeout quite low, and it'll get rid of the poor proxies quite quickly. However, likewise, if you want to get more success or have more successful proxies, just increase the timeout slightly. You may have more success. Okay, next option. Mimic Firefox while requesting or Internet Explorer. This is just a user agent field. Gives you the option to mimic Firefox when you're doing your voting, or Internet Explorer, or you can import a full list if you have one available. For this instance, I'm just going to quickly show you Firefox. You won't actually see anything on the application itself. This is all done in the background. Okay, next option, proxy connections to Reddit while voting. Always need to use proxies while we're voting. The tool gives the option of using public or private proxies. Private proxies you can use with username and password support as well. But in this instance, I'm just going to use a public list. If I just go ahead and import that. There we go. Okay, next option, test proxies before attempting to use. Again, we've got another timeout option. This is the timeout we're going to set for the proxy. So if we want proxies that are timing out less than 10 seconds, which I have done in this instance, and then we set the option to 10. You're free to adjust that as you wish. If you want faster proxies, then by all means drop the timeout lower. The validation URL. In this instance, I've gone for Google. Now what this does is allows you to test the proxy against a particular URL. So if I give you a demonstration, I'll just quickly jump onto Google. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to look in the page source. And in this instance, we're going to find something that's always on Google. So we know that the title is always going to be there. We know that title Google is always going to be there. And as you can see, I've put the title Google title in there as well. Okay, re-request a number of times when the proxy fails. All this does is re-request the proxy 3 times, and then I'll move on to the next proxy if it fails 3 times. Okay, voting. First of all, we need to set our links path. Now, all we do is we take our Reddit comments page link, which is this one. and I'm going to drop that into a text file called links, funny enough. Save that off to file. You can interestingly, you can have as many links as you like in there. If you want to vote on 10 links at once, 20 links at once, by all means go ahead and do so. Drop them into the text file and the application will deal with the rest. Okay, vote delay. This is the time between logging in and actually voting. I'm going to set mine to between 2 and 15 seconds. Makes the votes appear more natural. And then votes per link, how many times we're going to vote on each link in our text file. In this instance, I'm going to go for 50. In fact, I'll bump that up slightly. I'll put it up to 75 because we've got quite a few threads running. And then votes per account. This is the number of times each account that is used is going to vote on a particular link. Now, because we've only got one link in the text file, I'm only going to set it to 1 vote per account. However, if you've got a number of links in your text file, by all means increase it. But never ever stick more votes per account than you do have links. Okay, so that's it for the settings. If I just do a quick refresh on the link itself. Okay, we can see it's still stuck on 3 upvotes and 3 downvotes, and no points. Now, the upvotes and downvotes, yes, we're going to be sending upvotes. Now, you will find that Reddit will counter this with downvotes, or you will get natural downvotes, I should say. However, the main thing that's important is the number of points that you see in here, the point score. As you increase in points, you're going to increase in the Reddit rankings, and hopefully hit the front page. That's what we're aiming for ultimately. Interestingly, one of the guys who tested one of the beta tester guys who tested the application, his server actually crashed during testing because he had over 2,000 people on his site at one time. He was voting on a number of different Reddit links, but it was absolutely fantastic success. Huge amount of traffic to be generated. So let's put it into action. I'll talk about the statistics tab in a second. Let's just get the application running first. So it's as simple as clicking on File and Enable, and off it goes. Okay, so you can see the application do a number of different things at the minute. Interestingly, down here you will have the update log, tells you what's going on with the application itself, and then it will tell you what each thread individually is doing. So you can see there's a number of them doing a proxy test, a number on vote delay, and a number attempting to vote. Now, as we go into our statistics, you can see that we've already had 7 successful votes. Now, as I said, if you keep the thread count quite high and minimise your delays, you're gonna be putting votes out there every couple of seconds. Now, I wouldn't recommend this for when you first initially put your Reddit up or your Reddit link up. I would suggest starting off quite slow and then gradually increasing the number of threads, or gradually decreasing the delay between voting. Okay, so we're already up to 21 successful votes. I'll give it another 30 seconds or so, and then we'll take a look at how the point score's looking. Now, as I said, the point score, the upvotes and the downvotes, yes, we are sending upvotes, but you will also receive downvotes that counter it as well. It's only natural that people are going to not like a link as well as other people liking it. However, if I just jump onto the tab now, we've been running it for about, we've been running for 1 minute 15 now. So if I just give that a quick refresh, you can see we're already up to 39 votes and 25 downvotes, which gives us a score of 14. Now, as I said, it's not necessarily the downvotes that matter, up and downvotes that matter, it's the point score. Also, you'll find out if you do a quick search on, about Reddit, they also do a thing called vote hashing, which means that the upvotes and downvotes aren't statistically correct. It's the point score that matters. So if I just give it another quick refresh, okay, you see we're up to 17 points. It's gradually increasing. So like I said, you can really see the power and potential of this tool. We've already done 55 votes in less than 2 minutes. Now, as I said, I wouldn't suggest doing this, because what you are going to do if you do this, if you do use massive amount of threads and short delays, you are going to draw attention to the Reddit, and maybe people will start downvoting it. Now, what you will find, however, is that this is a good kickstart. If you do it naturally and gradually, you'll find that this is a good kickstart for your Reddit. So what we're aiming for is completely natural Reddit votes, and bringing people to the site that really want to see our links, and that's ultimately what we want. a few things to mention about content. Ideally, what you don't want to be doing is posting spammy content on Reddit. They don't like it. People don't want to read spammy content, so make sure that your content is decent. If your content is not decent, then people aren't going to want to view it, and you are just wasting your time with the application. So make sure the links that you post are worthwhile to get the most out of it. Other things to consider: targeting subreddits. Some of the subreddits, despite being quite small, have a decent reader base. Reddit has an average of around 30 million viewers each month. That comes from Quantcast. On average, around 30 million viewers a month. So the traffic potential is absolutely huge. But anyway, I'll leave it at that for now. I'll give it one more quick refresh so you can see. There we go, we're up to 30 points already. This is pretty amazing stuff. So I'll leave it at that for now. I hope you enjoyed the video, and look forward to speaking to you soon.